Hey guys, I'm so glad the camera's working, kind of. What's up? Okay. Do you mind? Immovable force blocks the whole screen. I know. She's a bit not very happy. Anyway, shall we flirt? I know last time we talked, because I just finished editing the video, Sten came and talked to us when we got to the camp. And then we talked to Morrigan and Alice. I don't think we talked to anyone else. Which is only 2 other people. We're missing still, I think, 2 companions. There's gonna be one that's gonna be here, and then the other one, I don't remember where they go, but I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Let's flirt with Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
You dreamed of the blight?
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Stitch is covering the plates of their food. They ate wet food and now he's covering them. They also do that with my coffee. Looks so mad. I just looked at the camera and she looked so mad. I think it's like the coffee stinks and they're like, oh, you pooped here, right out here? Let's cover this up, you know? Why'd you poop here and you just left it? It's so funny. You're drinking this shit? Yeah, exactly. But my favorite thing to do is I pick up the cup, and I put it to Stitch's face. He does the funniest thing. He starts like, and he closes his eyes a lot. He's like, his eyes are barely open, and he's just moving away. It's so funny. I really like doing that. Right, Lilo. She's mad. Yeah. I'm just gonna let her exist there on her own while she is mad. It is very rare for us to have her on the cat. Soon Stitch will annoy her by also going on the chair. I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Well, I mean... That's not exactly why. But... yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, let's talk to her again.
Yes?
I haven't been talking to them a lot, and there's a lot to talk with them about, so...
Well, here I am.
You are a traveling minstrel. Do you have... tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Do you want to hear this? Actually, I forgot that this is just... okay, never mind. I don't want to hear stories right now. I don't care very much for stories, to be honest. Let's talk to Stan again.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
I forgot what callow means again. I know I've looked up this word 1,000 times. But I always forget. Every time I get to this part of the game, I'm like, what is that? Inexperienced or immature? Okay. Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
So will you tell me why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened?
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Kunari?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
That's terrible.
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Didn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
I don't know. What should I say? You aren't going to do anything about it? No. Oh. What is it, Stitch? Oh. Gonna leave. Oh, she's mad. I'm not gonna pet. Oh, she's probably gonna leave. She looks so annoyed. Right, Lilo. I kind of wish they would just stay. Just stay. Stitch is kind of sitting on the pillow that's here under the blanket. Yeah. Yeah, here is safer. Okay, we're good for now. We're safe for now. Right, Stitch? You wanna say something? Oh. Doesn't wanna talk to you guys. Yeah, so now there's a cat on each cam. I have 2 cat cams. Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Let's talk to Alistair.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
Your new weapon of choice?
Yes, that's right. Watch as I thrash our enemies with the mighty power of floral arrangements.
Oh, wow.
Feel my thorns, Darkspawn. Ah! I will overpower you with my rosy scent. Or, you know, it could just be a rose. I know that's pretty dull in comparison.
You've been thumbing that flower for a while now.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
Oh, that's a nice sentiment.
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
Cute. Thank you, Alistair. That's a lovely thought.
I'm glad you like it. I was just thinking, here I am doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
So are we married now? I feel the same way about you.
What else can I do?
No!
Write a poem? Pull your hair?
No!
I just saw the rose and... I suppose I did it on impulse.
No!
Was it the wrong one?
No! That's not what I meant to say! I feel bad. Maybe not, it's cute.
Cute? Cute? Oh, just what I was aiming for. Ow! You could just stab me in the face first before you say something like that. I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
Sounds good. Off with the armor then.
Ha ha. Bluff called. Damn, she saw right through me.
Oh. You're so cute when you're bashful.
I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops, just to be safe. You know how it is.
Very cute. Adorable. Okay, now let's talk to Morgan and maybe go after. We have a child to save, but
I await your command.
I have flirting to do. So life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
That sounds wonderful.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
What happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
You were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
Those are harsh lessons to teach a child.
Perhaps, but they were necessary still. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Okay. Shall we go save a child? Actually, there's a lot we can learn about Grey Wardens from Alistair, so I guess we can talk to him a bit more. He has a ton of dialogue about it.
Yes? Of course.
Yeah, tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
So what happens now that there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
There are headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Well, we need to start rebuilding the Order?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
Okay.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Yes?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. And let's go to the Redcliffe Castle.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Right. So an assassin is coming our way. Although we don't know. But yeah, this is about the crows. So he's an Antivan Crow, which is an order of assassins in Antiva. But we'll learn more about them later.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Not so strange, I have 5 copies.
Ah, will the wonders of this all too small a land never cease? Well, they will for you. Get them!
Oh. What's up with her? Oh. Okay. Oh my god, is she still... Okay, no. I would like to attack the... Oh. Still not moving. I'd like to kill that guy if I can. Okay, I'm gonna go to him with this character, and that should also help the chain lightning not go crazy so much. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, Morgan didn't even have a shot. Oh, okay, at least everyone's dead.
Very well.
Okay. And I wanna pop back to camp really quick after. Because Morgan probably...
I
Yeah,
stand
Morgan.
ready.
Morgan and the
Would you like
dog have an
something?
injury. So let's just go to camp and back really quick.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
That should prove useful, no?
Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
And you had no idea? I'm so sorry.
Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry. There is only one possible response to this.
Those 2D
Flemeth
pearls.
needs to die. I will not sit
I
about
like
like
them.
an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Kill Flemeth? Isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I.
Very well, I will help you, if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do that now, because that's actually, I know what happens, and it's a tough battle, okay? It's a tough battle. We're not gonna do that right now.
Ah, there you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
So only one person can go through?
Yes, we haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than one mage into the Fade.
Do you have any last-minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
Let's do this now.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. Who will go into the Fade?
So we can convince him to go. We can take one of our mages, or Joan, but we can also just convince Irving to go. And he's quite powerful, so I'm gonna try that.
Me? Confront the demon? This is a lot to ask.
I think you owe me.
I suppose I do, at that. So be it. I shall confront this demon myself. Let us begin at once.
Although Morrigan would have been very good as well.
Is that you, Connor?
Actually, maybe Morrigan would have been better. She has ice. A cone of cold, which I really like, and he doesn't.
Father, where are you?
This is a sustain thing. Yeah, we're in the faith.
I don't understand.
You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Try to get through to the Jarl.
You are in the Fade, good man. A demon has you trapped here.
But is my son in danger?
He is, but I will do my best to see that all of us emerge from this unscathed. Trust me, my Arl.
Yes, I trust you. We must help my son. But I can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg you.
Okay.
Is anyone out there? Hello?
I'm right here. Let's talk to you. There's Connor.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Ask where the demon is.
Tell me where the demon is, child. I will end this.
Fool! You won't get near. I won't let you.
Let's see. I should have read what this guy has. We can do a 3 to start, but we can. Oh, a glyph of prowess is always fun. I'm clever, I know. Ah, that was not as good as I thought. Propulsion. Oh, I guess I'll just do normal attacks on him. Oh, maybe I should do... Yeah, maybe next time I'll do Vulnerability X to start. Like, Glyph of Paralysis, Vulnerability X, and then Elemental Damage. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good though, so... The little toy there. Oh. Okay. It's just once. Staring at Lilo again. I distracted them. She looks so mad. The song goes great with the tune. Oh. They done? He looks pissed off, but you know. Right. Hello.
You're the one making Father sick! I'll help him! You
That's
can't
right.
stop me!
Okay. Round 2. Okay, Lilo is staying though, I'm surprised. Stitch is right, like, in front of the chair, by the way. Oh, here he is. My boy.
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Thank you. Thank you, Stitch. That was very nice of you. Thank you so much. Let's communicate.
Please, child, listen to me. I am here to help you.
I will not speak with you! Trespasser! I will drive you out!
Come to me, pretty thing!
But triggers for both. Okay, let's see. Vulnerability. Oh wait, this one? Affliction Hex. Oh. Does that take time to... I'm not sure it would say... Okay, I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna do Chain Lightning. Hopefully she won't cancel it. Perfect. And now... this one. Now that one. Yeah. Okay. I think I would have preferred to bring Morgan, actually.
You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will!
But I can't resist a persuasion check, okay? Or Stitch got thrown out. Well, he was the one, he was already there, to be fair. She's mad, okay. I'm gonna leave her alone. She's mad. You're mad, right? Yep, okay. Look at her. Oh, little. She's mad. Hello.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Try to reason, I guess.
Because you have taken a child, demon. Our world is not your world. Surely you must realize this by now.
No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Do I want wording? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that takes way too long, okay. What can I say? The old bastard could use the bags under his eyes as wallets. I was looking at that too. Okay, so I was doing too much there, I think. I'll do a warding thing. And then I'll do a actually, I'll wait a second to do that. I think I'll still do the affliction. But then I will do the paralysis. Oh, paralysis. For all three, hopefully? Yeah, okay. Then this one. No! Come on! Oh. That was unnecessary. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one. I could do... Oh! Paralysis Explosion. Magic power of a glyph derives from the purity of its shape. When two glyphs overlap and their lines become confused, particularly when the glyph's effects are directly opposed as the glyph of paralysis and repulsion, the magic has no choice but to dissipate instantly and explosively, instantly paralyzing all those nearby! Oh, including me, okay. No, I'm losing health! Oh, I don't even have any potions, that's great. Oh, I'm getting all my abilities back at least. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting... Okay, okay. I was getting damage from being close to this guy apparently. And I did not move away like a dummy. Okay, we did it. Okay, that was not very good. Let's see. Okay, hello.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
No.
No. You end here, foul spirit. There is nothing more to say.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Okay, vulnerability. Oh. No! Okay, that was a bad choice. Did I not? Right. Okay, so there's a trick here, which is when this happens, you can tell which one she is. But you can wait a bit to like get stuff back. I kind of just want to restore some stuff. Did that not do anything? I think it didn't. I'm kind of out of mana. Okay, I'll wait for the glyph of paralysis. The issue is that you have no mana. Don't these come back after all delirium veins? Okay, well. There we go. Okay. Okay. What? Okay.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I had nearly... I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
I would think it would be the Circle's decision to make, right? I don't think it's your decision to make.
What do you mean? He is responsible for many of the problems here, and is a Maleficar as well.
Exactly, it's the Circle of Magi's responsibility.
Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn. The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
Isn't there some other way to heal him? What about magic?
It has been tried, and we will continue trying. Perhaps the demon's absence will make a difference. However, the relic is another option.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the urn of sacred ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
I'll see if I can find this relic.
No one else can. Even if I wished to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Right. Okay, let's loot everything.
You're the one who saved me.
Yes, that's me.
Then, thank you. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he?
We'll see. Alright, let's just loot everything, go to camp, and like sort everything out. Sell everything else. I'm sure they won't mind that. Oh, thank you so much for the raid! Marsh hair, sorry. Thank you so much! Welcome in, everyone!
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Am I in trouble? Sounds like I'm in trouble. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, because I think the voice line is always the same. It doesn't matter what you did. So even if, like, the family died or something, he still says it with the same tone. Like, I want to talk about what happened. So it sounds very aggressive. And I think even the answers are the same. Like, the answers we can give is just what he says after is different. So it's kind of weird. If we can stop the blight, we'll save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Very cute. We talk to people some more. We've barely done anything. Oh! That's not where the fire is, Alistair. I think the paintings are normally Sten, so we could give this to him already. And this statuette is Alistair, I think.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
Very cute. And then Sten.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Oh, okay. We've gone through everyone. Oh, major constitution. And moderate strength for Sten. Awesome. So, let's go.
Yes.
Indeed.
Take the usual party and let's go to Soldier's Pass.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Anora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Anora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Okay. By the way, the guy, not the guy sitting, but the other guy, he's Arl Renton Au, who killed our family, so we hate him.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
There's a crow jumping in the background. Oh, it's behind my camera. Oh my god, I wish you guys could see the crow. So cute.
The Grey Warden dies here!
Yeah, that's not so cute. It's so funny when you pause right on the, like right after the battle starts, so they just scream. It's really funny. Anyway, there's the crow! Right there. Can't really see, but trust me. No! Oh, that's not good. At all. Well, you can try. Okay, I guess not. Oh, poor Alistair. Oh! No, she triggered the trap. You were supposed to attack from down there. Come on. Don't use flurry. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Yes, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's attack for a bit longer. Oh no. Okay. I'll threaten. Oh, this is an arm. Now we're talking. Oh. Are you ever gonna heal? Come on. Okay. I'm realizing I could have used... Oh, wait! Go to sleep, all of you. Look at them, they sleep. That there. This is an awful place for her to be, but okay. Do an earthquake, that's overkill, I think. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Let's both go there. Oh my god, she triggered another trap. How's that possible? Wait, what are you doing? Okay, well, we're just gonna forget about Wynne. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, I can't... Okay. I should be using my rogue to disarm the traps. Okay, well, Alistair's having a little nap. Alistair, please don't. Please don't. Just don't. Just stop. Okay?
Right.
Okay, okay. I'll have Alistair go here just to win me some time. Disarm traps. Okay, there we go. No! Oh my god, he almost fell for that one. Oh, okay.
That's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of traps. The elven assassin is wounded and unconscious, but alive. You could tie him up and talk to him if you wished. Let's wake up the assassin and talk to him. That sounds like a great idea.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
I have some questions.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Loghain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does this mean you're loyal to Loghain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you failed that service?
Oh, well, that's between Loghain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Loghain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Loghain then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
How much were you paid?
I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
Then why are you one?
Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it.
Thanks, I'll take that under advisement.
You seem like a bright girl. I'm sure you have other options.
What are the Antivan Crows?
This elf is a crow. That makes sense. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva. I understand they almost run that nation, and are hired only at great expense.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins, I see.
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty.
You came all the way from Antiva?
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sake, precisely.
There's no reason for me to believe anything you say.
Oh, very true. Thus, there's no reason for me not to tell you everything, is there? As it is, if you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind.
I'm listening, make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So let me serve you instead.
They expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing. In which case, I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
And what's stop you from finishing this job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
What do you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
You must think I'm royally stupid.
I think you're royally tough to kill, and utterly gorgeous. Not that I think you'll respond to simple flattery, but there are worse things in life than serving the whims of a deadly sex goddess.
Okay, you've convinced me by calling me a deadly sex goddess. Very well, I accept your offer.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
No, it doesn't. Don't worry about it, we could use him.
Alright, I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone. I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Right. Everyone hated that. Even Zevran. Oh, look at the crows! Look at the crows! They're so cute. Why did Zevran disapprove? Probably because I said you must think I'm really stupid. I don't know. I mean, he tried to kill me. Why is he disapproving? Is it so weird that I'm suspicious of someone who just tried to murder me? Friends of Red Jenny. Task was never promised to be easy. You said you could enter the Circle Tower, and you were believed. Find the small painted box in the first Enchanter Irving's office and deliver it to the door marked in Denram as agreed, or be prepared to find yourself hunted across Ferelden. Well, we did find that box. Yeah, so we will learn more about the Friends of Red Jenny in Dragon Age Inquisition, actually. For now, we don't know a lot about them. Oh, the crows are so cute. Not the assassins, the birds. Okay, so there's a merchant here.
As you say.
Okay, that's like combat music, isn't it? That's worrying. Maybe not.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I'm Riku, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honnleath. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Dulaf Gar. Personal golem? Sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Right. Okay. Let's go get a golem. Yeah. Exit. Honnleath. Remote village where an old golem supposedly lies waiting to be claimed. I woke. Did Wynne die? The battle. If so, she might be injured. Oh, Alistair looks like he's going straight for the trap. That's great. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Please tell me you're healing on time. No, you're not. Okay, that's great. That's great. No, I fell in the trap. Come on. Oh my god, Wynne? Hello? Oh my god. What is happening? I just realized also Wynne can revive. I'm a dummy. Okay. Let's do that again, because I'm basically dead. Let's see. Oh my god. I can't believe I did not save this whole time. Look at the crows jumping around. They're so cute. So cute. Let's get to know Zevran. Oh, I think I forgot to talk to Wynne before, actually. Yeah, let's go. Let's talk to Zevran.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
You did quite well, no doubt.
Within the Crows, I did. But it has been something the Crows have devoted a great deal of time to perfecting. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
That sounds like it could be useful.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Alright. Oh yeah, we have some gifts for everyone. Oh, we have one, I think.
I shall treasure it. Thank you. Here I am.
Can you teach others to be an assassin?
Oh, I certainly could, but I won't. I swore to the Crows that the things they taught me were to remain a secret. And while, yes, they are already angry at me, I'd rather not push things, you see.
Very well, I respect your words.
If you are truly insistent, well, let me think about it. The Crows are already angry at me, yes? Who knows?
Alright.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Tell me a little about Antiva.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
Don't you want to go back?
It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go. At least not yet. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
I was born in Highever in the north.
Oh, I have never seen that place. I am sure it has its charms, and its dogs. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
This I have to hear.
I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the Crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
Sound like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in the store window. Finest Antivan leather, perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
I mean, to be fair, supposedly you were either gonna die or go back, right? So that's so foolish. Your home is still there, Zevran.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a beautiful Grey Warden, a woman who then spares my life? I could not.
Exactly. Now you're flattering me.
I say you are beautiful because it is true. Should I not?
No, by all means.
And glad I am to hear it. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
I think, let me check something. Okay. Thank you for the follow! Let's talk to Wynne, because I forgot about her.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
No, you're a person. funny answer. I want to say that. I think I'm gonna say that. No, you're a person.
Very funny. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
Okay, I think she didn't like my joke.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
But it is this knowledge that drives you to be cautious.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
One retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it. So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
So far, like 3 times she's initiated a conversation instead of us. Arl Howe massacred my family. Duncan helped me escape.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
I'm the daughter of Bryce Cuslan, Tyrant of Ivor.
You are the last of the Cuslans? I had no idea, my lady.
Howe will pay for what he's done to me.
Do not be blinded by your desire for revenge. Rendon Howe will get what he deserves in time. Such deeds cannot go unpunished. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
I'll do my duty, but I won't forget what Howe did.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Interesting that she knows what the joining is like. I wonder if she knew already before joining us, or if it's like Alistair told her or something.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Okay. Again. She just keeps having stuff to say to us. It means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
So in a way, having power confines you.
If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water
in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, let's go get the golem. Right? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we got a different one this time. Oh. I'm a bit worried about the leader. Yeah, because that's a mage. Didn't seem so loud. I should go first because of traps, although the dog is up ahead, so... Never mind. Oh, I'll still trigger the trap. Oh, this is a... I thought this was a mage. Okay, well, what is happening here? Well... Quickly. Wynne? Hello? Alistair? Oh my god, I think he's dead. Yep. Okay, pay attention, pay attention. Oh, she doesn't have a... How did I never notice she doesn't have a staff? That's insane. How did I never notice? I'm just letting everyone die. Come on.
So be it.
Okay. I'll still disarm the traps because it gives XP, so why not? Why does this game lag sometimes? Like, it's a... This game is from like 2009, or... Is it 2009? Maybe it's even earlier. Like, it's... Why is it white? What did I do to the game? Hi, Cyber.
I fell.
Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over.
Thought what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Oh. Oh. That's probably nothing to worry about. Oh. Hello? What is happening? You guys feel threatened by Alistair?
Send me. Another battle. We must fight.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
I was trying to loot Wynne. Please stop stepping on the dead body so I can loot. You know about Alistair and me?
It's hard not to notice the doe-eyed looks he gives you, especially when he thinks no one's watching. It's almost too sweet for my tastes, and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
There is no such thing as too sweet. You're not like the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
I keep pulling out the keycaps. I really should stop, but it's so cool to do. It's so nice to do. It's just... What about me? Yeah, what about me? Why are you only worried about Alistair? Wynne? What about me? Not worried about me getting hurt?
I am worried about you both. There is great potential for tragedy here. Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
You're making things sound more dire than they are.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Are you trying to get me to end this?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
I know what's best for us, not you.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Alistair's still ready to fight. We're just chatting here and he's like, what are we killing next? Anyway, I was just trying to loot, but yeah, here we are. And Alistair was between us. Did you guys see that actually? I didn't even think about it. We were talking about like, oh yeah, you should break up. No, you shouldn't. And Alistair's in the middle. It's like, huh? What are you guys talking about? I can't hear you from all the way over here between you. Oh. Okay.
Hurry.
Wynne attacking? Yeah, you can keep going. Maybe attack this one. Oh my god, please equip. How do I keep her? Oh, I sold every staff because I thought everyone had a staff. I have no idea why she doesn't. She's just punching people. That's why she keeps running to people. That's hilarious. Just, oh my god. Oh,
Excellent.
okay. I really need a staff.
My love?
Oh! It's going to call me my love. Oh. Didn't know we were there. Wait, actually, yeah. I don't remember. What did we talk about? Yeah, we haven't even kissed and he's like, oh, I love. Oh, Wynne died again? Oh my god. Okay, look.
Wipe them out.
I really need a stuff for her. Maybe I should go back. Get one. No, that's so, why'd you turn?
By the maker. Now we gotta kill them on the day.
Okay, let's interact with the goblin. Goblin. This statue appears to be inert.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
On closer inspection, you see that the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked and maybe of dwarven make. Ulefgar. Oh, I didn't read. Nothing happens. Something. What did it say? The golem is unresponsive to the control rod and command words you acquired from Felix. Perhaps there are still survivors in the village who could shed some light on the golem's current state. She kind of bit me, but now she's asking for... Okay. Okay. So let's look around, but actually I think I wanna switch the party because Wynne doesn't have his stuff.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
Yes, you had me quite worried.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon.
You're undead?
No, I'm not undead. If I were a possessed walking corpse and could still think, I'd kill myself. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
So you were never really completely dead then?
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
Then we will make the best of that time.
Yes, that we will.
Okay. I think I will switch to... Do we want to switch to Liliana or Zevran? I think I prefer Zevran, but I don't have much of a preference. I would like him to teach me to be an assassin. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the Crows exactly?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin after all is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
But what would you rather do?
Now that you mention it, I am not entirely certain. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The Crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
That sounds awful.
Oh, I don't know about that. The Crows who are actually good enough to survive come to enjoy some of the benefits. In Antiva, being a Crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
So what is it you fancy exactly?
I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful, and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
Not at all.
This is good to know. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
I'm happy to have you along.
And here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way? Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
Oh, minor dexterity. Okay, now we're taking him because he has a bonus and Liliana does not. Oh, I just realized we were missing. I did say we were missing 2 companions. We were missing 3. Now we got 7. We're missing 2 still. Oh, we got the. Okay, so the key we got was for this chest. Olaf's prized cheese knife. I mean, that doesn't look half bad. I think only one door is actually interactable. It's this one. So let's go. Red Stitch. Wilhelm Cellar. Sounds lovely. Strange crystal cluster. Okay. Hello. Okay, wait. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's use sleep here.
You will learn fear.
And focus on just a few characters. Who's Morgan attacking? Okay. Oh, is everyone's going okay.
Where to? I love this game.
I forgot to do tactics for this guy. Okay, I'll think about it later. I don't feel like thinking. Okay.
I'm armed.
Right. Yeah. Decades old letter. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I am disappointed to hear that you sold the golem's activation rod. Understand both it and your husband were an invaluable aid to King Marek during the war against Orlais. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's golem was responsible for his murder. Golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine it is of little consolation to you, but your husband is much appreciated here and will be missed. Interesting. So the golem may have killed someone. I wish I knew anything about this game. Also, I wish I wasn't too lazy to Google things and partake in backseating and mansplaining. Well, you can ask me. I will mansplain to you today. I will women-splain. I don't know. But yeah, you can ask me. I know a lot about the game. I'm happy to explain. Or you can play it. Just saying. Oh. That does not look... Oh.
Done. By the Maker, we're saved.
I didn't say I would save you guys.
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I doubt anyone thought you were still alive.
I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm looking for whoever owns that statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Yes. Right on the money. That's the expression, right? I didn't actually say there were no enemies outside. They just ran away, but
damn
like...
little golem brought us nothing
Maybe I
but
snuck
trouble.
here.
My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Loghain. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
That's great. It murdered its master.
Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Let's kill this man who went after her.
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
I have bobby pins holding the ghosts here. And Stitch was just trying to eat one of them. Stitch! Now he's trying to eat the ghost because I'm moving. Yes, it did. Hey, Stitch. The tooth. I'll leave you alone. When Cyber was here, he tried to give him raw meat, and he was like, "No, I don't like that. That's not good enough for me." And now he's eating a bobby pin. Let's keep going. Let's go through the traps. It's gonna be great. That sounded great. That sounds like something I want to go towards. Oh, there's the dead guy. So these are where the traps start. Dust Wraith. Please move. What are you guys doing? Hello? That works for me. What? Alistair? What is the plan here? Well, where are you going? What? Did I tell him to go there? I'm confused. Okay. Come here and we'll sweep and we'll sweep also, why not? And oh. That's
Time for a little blood.
No.
Letting her see.
Can you backstab the wraiths? I guess so.
Send me.
Great. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. We're here already. I thought there was more.
Climbed a tree. Don't cats like to be in trees?
I mean, that's...
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Cat does not move at all. Oh, okay. A tiny bit. Look at the tail. The tail kind of moves. Oh, wait. We? Who is we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Oh, I see how it is. Cat finds me distracting?
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
That's not a cat. You mean the talking cat isn't really a cat? I don't think so. The cat talks?
Of course, silly.
Talking is simple enough.
Obviously.
Once you know how.
Stitch, say something. Okay, actually I asked my not very smart cat. They just say something. Oh, I pushed her chair. Okay, now she doesn't want to talk either. I'm sure they do talk though, right? Amalia, you need to return to your father.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Is she wearing socks and sandals? But then somehow her toes are out. I'm not sure what's going on with those shoes. Let you have the girl, you mean possess her?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Legwarmers, she was born in the 1380s. I forgot legwarmers were a thing. I mean, but legwarmers with sandals is still like... Okay. Do you want to be warm or not? Pick one. Your feet are out, but you have leg warmers? Come on. I'm gonna persuade, but I'm not... I'm not sure. I don't know what that leads to. I think I might just say no. Violence is the answer? I mean, that's a good point. Okay, violence it is. Yes, it's wrong.
But Kitty wants it.
Then you reject my proposal?
Does she look happy to you guys? Thank you, Stitch. Thank you. If you kick it hard enough, it may land in the fire. That's a good point. I think I know what's gonna happen. I think the demon's gonna run away if we don't lie. But I'm gonna... Let's do it. Let's do it. Absolutely, demon. I've killed better than you.
No! Kitty!
I want to kill a kitty. I'll kill the demon.
You will not take the child from me.
Oh, sorry.
She shall be mine forever.
Oops. Oh. That's what cats do. Oh. Oh, that's why I should have lied. Damn it! Damn it, I missed the cutscene! Damn it. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Oh, kitty! Wait, does that mean the child dies? I don't want the child to die. Ew, what is that? Oh, that's a statue. Okay, I think maybe I want to go back. I'll free you, and you can have the girl.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is
How does
so perfect. How does
this
work?
I don't get it. Very confused. I don't want to free the demon. What do you mean I was lying? I did not agree I was lying. I'm so confused what's going on. I don't actually free it. I'm so lost. Maybe it
Kitty
doesn't.
says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Okay, well... Oh. Alistair, can you please move? Okay.
Kitty is my best friend.
Is he? Is he though?
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
Very well. It shall be done.
Tell me a story.
It shall be done.
Okay. I need to go right again. Okay. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, think. Get out of fire also, maybe. Oh, that's so close.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
It is begun. It shall be done.
Okay, what happens now?
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Okay. I said I'd free you, I didn't say I'd let you live. I want to... What was the point? I could have just killed it before, right? It's same thing's gonna happen.
Take the girl. She is
I'm so
mine.
lost.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Oh, okay. That's better. Okay. Bit worrying. It's okay. Guys, move, please. Move now. Move now. Go.
Off I go.
Okay, so maybe threaten these people a little bit. Alistair, please. You got this. Oh my god, I completely... Oh! No! Oh, that's okay. Okay, that was much better.
Very well.
Helm. Plus to all attributes. So I wouldn't have saved the child otherwise, right?
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Because if I would have saved the child, then what was the point? And now I opened the barrier, so there's like demons coming out. Not great.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Dulan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Oh, so the phrase was wrong. do them harm. You know, hunters. Hi, Lilo. What's up?
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
And how do you know I'm not a mage?
It thinks these crystals are simply for show, I see. Huh. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
Did you watch the attack?
Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Why are you calling me it?
Entrenched sense of perversity. The last one who held that damnable rod used to call me Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Okay, attack Alistair or give Zevran a hug. I kind of want to say attack Alistair, but, you know, it's risky. Alright, give Zevran a hug.
I don't appreciate foreign objects invading my personal space. Well, usually.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I can think of many uses for a personal golem.
May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful?
I'm a Grey Warden in need of aid against the Blight.
It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Was that not enough?
You killed your former master.
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Golem, stop crushing my head. Ah!
I noticed you don't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
So are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
Alright. How do I know you can be trusted?
I have no idea. How does it trust anything else without a control rod?
Good point.
They haven't killed it yet. I consider this a good sign.
You're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us. It could be dangerous and large.
I think every person we recruit, Alistair questions. Like, he questioned Morgan, even though I don't think we have an option not to take her. He questioned Stan, he questioned Liliana, Zephyrin. Which, I mean, fair to all of them. And now, Shale. Think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
Shale, is that a joke? What does shale mean? Oh, it's rock. Right. Americo, pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
So let's leave. Oh. No! Poor chicken. Alright, should we talk to Shale? Where's Shale even? Oh. I think this is just the DLC area. Although I'm not sure these guys are DLC. What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Glad to know you care, at least.
It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Oh, okay, so we have some gifts. Oh, well, we only have... Okay, I'm gonna give this to Shale.
Ooh, shiny.
Yes?
I'd like to
Well,
talk.
Here I am.
Yeah, it sucks. We can only talk about tales.
Alright, it is my job to spin yarns after all.
Do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Yes, I've heard of Flemeth.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Flemeth was once beautiful?
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Okay. It's gonna take forever to befriend her. Okay, I guess maybe we'll listen to another story. Oh?
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
My hair, thank you.
It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
I realized we have the same hairstyle. Liliana and I have the same hairstyle. She's like, oh, I like your hair. Yeah, it's the same as yours. Just a different color. Poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Oh. Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
Flirts? And do you often enjoy the company of other women?
And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact.
Ah, okay, I feel awkward. I don't know. What? I think I might giggle, maybe look coy.
Huh? You must do that then. Perhaps later when I'm not prepared for it. Surprise me. Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
I think now I'm romancing. So, okay. The way it works is there's 4 romanceable characters. 2 are straight, 2 are bisexual. So Alistair and Morgan are straight, and Liliana and Zevran are bisexual. So I can only flirt with 3. I cannot flirt with Morgan. But yeah, I think I'm basically in a romance with all 3 of them. Okay, yeah, Zevran's interested. I think I triggered the romance with Liliana. Yeah, she's interested as well. Like I just triggered it.
Yes? Something you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
Why did she leave Ferelden then?
She had served Cecily, the Lady Cecily, for many years and was loyal to her. Cecily was a good person. She was always kind to me. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
You were young, it's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Guess what I have in my pocket? You wanna guess? Haha.
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful.
Smell them.
These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Well, you literally just said it, but... Also, there was I didn't even process, but there was one of the options was, so do I get a kiss? Let's talk to Morgan. She's so far away, I never got to talk to her. I do, but you know.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Human?
Oh, she certainly was human. Once. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
Well, Liliana just told me about it, so, you know. I've heard a little of it.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Just how long ago was this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife. And Osen agreed.
Sold his wife to another man?
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Spoke to spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which she never invaded or he never defeated?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters?
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
We already know about that, so... Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
My mother died recently.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
I think Morgan's not very good at dealing with these things, you know. What are you drawing? Swirls. Not swirls, just filling in, you know. So the best is just scribbling until I fill in. That's it. I am tired. I think maybe... Okay, let's talk to Shill one more time. And then we'll go. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
No. Are those crystals in your skin?
I like to think of them as accessories.
Oh. What do they do?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
So they're decoration?
As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
Did he succeed?
Not really. Although now that I think of it, these attempts may be what caused my disruption. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
Would you be willing to have more added?
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
Yes, I do, actually. I'm told you killed your former master.
Did I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such?
Sure.
I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
And what would keep you from doing it again?
Not a thing. If I wished to crush its head, I would have already done so. But I suppose it is worried I might begin randomly swinging about with my fists. Very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery. And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
So you hit the kill me button by accident?
Ho, ho, ho. It does like to laugh, does it?
Yes.
But who knows? I may have such a thing. And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me, so they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible, I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed, an acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Thank you. Yeah. Maybe it has something to do with your crystals.
Possibly. Except that he was not experimenting with the crystals at the time, I think. But my memory is not good. It may be correct. Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. Next time, next week, we'll go to Orzammar, where we'll get to the last companion. But until then, I'll see you guys. Well, actually, make sure to join the Discord if you haven't. I send the schedule there every week. Stitch is eating plastic. I send schedule every week, and there's some other fun stuff there, so check it out. Yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday with Pacific Drive. See you guys. Bye.